Liebler is an internationally known Detroit poet, professor at Wayne State University, a literary arts activist, and an arts organizer. He's the author of 13 books, including Wide Awake and Someone Else's Dream. And that received both the Patterson Poetry Prize for Literary Excellence and the American Indie Book Award for 2009. And that's just, I mean, his CV is awesome. While his reputation is international, we're honoring Mr. Liebler for thinking globally while acting locally. He is the founding director of the National Writers' Voice Project in Detroit, and he's also the head of Spring-Fed Arts, Metro Detroit Writers Literary Arts Organization, who has a wonderful program, including workshops, classes, a downtown series, an opera house series, a lit fest on the lawn, labor arts, writers' retreats. He's taken a city that's been somewhat under siege, and he's brought out the best in that city and served as a model for so many of us, and we'd like to thank him and honor him. Mr. Liebler.
I'm not going to speak that long, just 45 minutes. I'm very grateful to receive this award, especially from poets and writers who have indeed helped us. So all of you have helped us in Detroit to do our programs. That even though Detroit is the kind of city that is, as mentioned, under siege, and it is definitely a city that is hurting and has been hurting for a long time, poets and writers help us to do what is a commitment that I've made to all the artists in Detroit, whether they're musical or artists or literary folks, is that we pay all of our artists to perform. We don't ask them to do things for free. I think that's part of preserving the dignity of artists. And without poets and writers, and many of you in this very room, we wouldn't be able to have done that. I'm very humbled by this. Jason Schinder, my mentor and good friend, always said, you know, the work gets in the way of the work. And when people say to me, you've done this, you've done that, and so forth, I never stop and think about that, and I don't really look behind me. If I do, I get exhausted, I guess, thinking about that. So I just do what I do. It's kind of part of the working class ethic. I'm from the working class, raised by grandparents who were, grandfather who worked on the assembly line at Dodge, Maine, which is now long gone. Thank you. And was part of the 1937 sit-down strike in Detroit, and raised us in a home of working class ethics, and to understand and respect everybody and the humanity of our country, but also of each other in our community. So it is really on behalf of the community of the city of Detroit, all the artists and all the writers in our city, and we have a great scene, and there are many people in this very room who have been to visit us. They know that, and they know that it's true. I accept this award not for me in any way, but for the city of Detroit. Because, you know, as our motto, we will rise from the ashes, and through the arts, we will indeed rise from the ashes, and you all are helping to help us in that achievement. Thank you very much. Very honored.
She's married.
And now for our Editor's Award. In a Q&A in our wonderful Poets and Writers magazine, the interview noted In an industry known for its larger-than-life personalities, Pat Strong, the senior editor at Little Brown, is something of a revelation. She remains a gentle and unassuming presence, an echo of Max Perkins in the era of Judith Regan. Well, I mean,